Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Cocaine Bear and Ant-Man. And apparently, Cocaine Bear took a big bite out of Ant-Man's box office because it dropped 69%.
I don't think it's because of Cocaine Bear.
I don't think so, but that's going to be the official story, right? It's going to be like, oh, Cocaine Bear came along and ate Ant-Man. It's like, what?
That'd be a much better movie.
It would be Cocaine Bear versus Ant-Man. Yeah, so Cocaine Bear got what? $23 million. Ant-Man still did $32 million, but actually was...
It's pretty bad when Ant-Man dropped down to $32 million, was almost beaten by Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, right? Ant-Man suffered the biggest drop in MCU history, I guess, 69%. So...
That's better than I thought it was going to be 70 to 73 before, so it's a little better than expected.
We're getting into DCEU drop-offs at this point. We're talking like Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, that's what they were comparing it to before, yes.
And look, the reality is that the reviews for Ant-Man 3 have not been good. We haven't seen it. Disclaimer, I really have zero desire to see it. And I actually like the first two Ant-Man movies. Well, I like the first one a lot better than the second one, but I like Paul Rudd. That being said, the trailers I saw, I'm like, this looks boring as hell.
I don't know if it's true or not. People have said that Paul Rudd had a hand in writing the other two movies and he didn't so much with this one. I don't know if that's true. I didn't look into it because I didn't care enough to look it up, honestly. But if it is, that could play into it.
You know who wrote this one?
Not Cocaine Bear.
Not Cocaine Bear. AI. AI wrote Ant-Man 3. No, seriously though.
Pandas, because they wanted to snap the audience.
Oh my god, yeah. So, this is just the utter state of the MCU. I mean, a lot of outlets have been finally agreeing with YouTubers and saying, hey, yeah, the MCU is not in a good place right now, and it's going to be diminishing returns from here on out. Now, I do think Guardians 3 is going to do really well, for sure. But I mean, this is the lead up. This movie especially was supposed to be the lead up to Secret Wars by introducing proper Kang and making him an actual threat. And people said that the guy that plays Kang is actually pretty good, but it wasn't enough. Plus, what the hell did they do to MODOK? He looked like the annoying orange. I'm like, what the frick were you thinking? So let's talk about this. We'll talk about Cocaine Bear, which is on my must-see list. I have to see Cocaine Bear. Weirdly enough, comes from Elizabeth Banks, who also gave us the Charlie's Angels reboot.
You got it right with Riri.
I think there was Charlie's Angels. I think wasn't there another Charlie's Angels TV show, and then there was the movie with Lucy Liu and Drew Barrymore.
I don't know if there's another TV show in there. I don't know.
I thought there was.
I don't know.
So it's like a reboot.
There's a lot of re's, which that sums it up. All I have to do is say it's a lot of re's.
Yeah. A bear that did a lot of coke could re too, I'm sure. That'd be horrifying.
Well, they really, really took liberties with the story of Cocaine Bear, because the story of Cocaine Bear was pretty boring but sad. Bear ate a bunch of cocaine, died. The end. That's not a very good movie.
Like a Hollywood producer.
Snorted
a lot of cocaine.
So now it's Bear ate a bunch of cocaine and now goes on a rampage.
That's way cooler.
Yes. I want to point out that her outfit, I remember when those dresses were popular. I was little, but I remember people wearing them. God,
such an 80s thing. So let's talk about Cocaine Bear, Ant-Man, and the box office. And I'm waiting for Disney to blame the pandemic. It's a pandemic.
They usually do, so I'm sure they'll find a way to do that.
Macroeconomic headwinds. It's everybody else's fault but ours. The bigots, the misogynists, the macroeconomic headwinds, and the pandemic.
Well, wait, but my next question is, did the Cocaine Bear get released in China?
I don't know.
Because the Cocaine Bear was not released in China, then they can argue that the Chinese box office, the lack of, was why Cocaine Bear did so bad and didn't beat Ant-Man.
Does the CCP approve of bear snorting cocaine on the screen?
No.
I don't know. I don't know if that's in their list of things. Like, we can't do the afterlife, we can't do same-sex couples, and we cannot do a bear snorting cocaine. It's not allowed. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 296,000 subs. Yay! Getting to 300,000. I'm thinking after 300,000, I might shut up about the number of subs.
Why?
Because it's kind of annoying. I'm annoying myself. Says me. I'm annoying myself. I'm getting tired of because then people will go back in 2 years and be like, Remember when you only had 300,000 and now you got like 12 million? No.
No, they'll be like, remember you had 300,000 and now no one knows who you are.
You have 300,000 subs and nobody knows who you are. Now you've got 301,000, loser. Yeah. No, I don't know. No, it actually is I'm getting tired of it because I have to keep track of it too. But we'll still make you woohoo somehow.
Well, now that's for OnlyFans.
Give you some cocaine, you'll woohoo.
No, I tried
very fast.
I tried dying.
Woohoo. Anyway, let's talk about this box office. Cocaine Bear sniffs up $23 million. Ant-Man 3 suffers massive 69% drop.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people in Hollywood easily go through that many millions of dollars of cocaine.
I know, right?
One party, man.
Coming from Variety, that alt-right rag. So this is, they clearly hate Disney. Universal's horror comedy Cocaine Bear.
Are they going to do Cocaine Bear House?
Oh my God, are they going to do a Cocaine Bear House? We'll have to look into that because what would be really cool and really on brand is if they had like beignets with powdered sugar on it.
Cocaine Bear.
It's Cocaine Bear, like they're bear-shaped beignets, and you put the powdered sugar.
I don't know if they would go there with the name Cocaine Bear.
This house blows.
Oh no, I don't think they'll actually go there with cocaine. But who knows?
I don't know. You're not getting
party houses.
You are never going to see Cocaine Bear in Disney. So only Universal can bring you. Only Universal can bring you the glory that is Cocaine Bear. So yeah, $23 million from North American theaters only, opening weekend. The blood-splattered animal adventure landed in second place on domestic charts behind Disney's Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Wait, so only open in North America, yes. And it's still and it got that high. No pun intended.
Cocaine Bear got
with Ant-Man and the Wasp being shown everywhere.
But wait, it gets even better. Because Ant-Man 3 managed to remain in first place, right? It added 32 million from 4,300 venues. Cocaine Bear was in almost 1,000 fewer venues.
Right. So, if they had all things being equal, Cocaine Bear would have kicked the ass of Ant-Man.
Well, yeah, a bear on cocaine can kick anybody's ass. Oh my God, I want to see the Winnie the Pooh. I want to see Winnie the Pooh on coke now.
Well, apparently the Blood and Honey isn't that good. But anyway.
It would be so much better with coke. Are we allowed to talk about Cocaine Bear? Because we're talking about a movie. We're not talking about drugs. YouTube bots that are watching this video. So I just want to be very clear. We do not advocate using any drugs at all. We do not advocate.
I'm high on life, baby.
We do not advocate giving wildlife bags of coke to snort.
I sure as hell don't advocate that because it'll hurt them.
For shits and giggles. Like, we're not going to have cocaine raccoon, cocaine turtle. Cocaine turtle?
Cocaine turtle? That turtle ran that race and
That turtle's moving at a normal speed now. Oh my God, could you see cocaine turtle?
It's a turtle. It's like, whoa, man.
Oh my God.
I'm speeding by.
Cocaine turtle. That's going to be the sequel. Quantummania holds the ignominious.
Don't try to read after having
coke. I did not do coke before.
They should bring back, in honor of Cocaine Bear, they should bring back the original Coke.
Cocaine Neon?
No, Coke Classic.
With Cocaine Bear on the can.
Cocaine Bear. Cocaine in it.
Coke Classic with Cocaine Bear on.
That's right.
Oh my God. That's what you call it, Coke Classic. Like, we're going way back to the 1800s,
You know what? You don't even have
bitches.
to put the cocaine in it. Put Cocaine Bear on the cans. It would be hilarious. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. I keep distracting you. I
just want Josta back. Can we get Josta? Does anybody remember Josta? That had Cocaine Panther on it.
Josta
was good. It had something guarina or something, which sounds like
guano.
Yes, I was thinking it sounds like bat crap.
It's guano.
That'd be that. Then they could do a tie-in with Batman or something.
The reason I know that is because Ace Ventura. But anyway, let's get to the point, damn it.
We had a point. Yeah, the point is the MCU is not doing well, guys.
The point is this episode is more interesting than Ant-Man 3, and that's saying something.
So yeah, look at this. So Thor, Love and Thunder dropped 67%. Black Widow plunged 67%, but that was also on Disney+. Mm-hmm. Eternals only fell 62%.
Yeah, but it had a really shitty opening weekend.
Yeah.
But it still did better.
Globally, the movie has generated $364 million, including $167 million domestically. That is not good for an MCU.
No, but beyond that, and again, Cocaine Bear only got released in North American theaters. Ant-Man was released everywhere, and they were at 1,000 less theaters than Ant-Man, and it still was 32 million out of, compared to, or 32, Ant-Man was 32 million. What did they have? 23
million.
So we're talking 9 million difference.
And what did Ant-Man cost? And what did Cocaine Bear? How much does it cost to make a movie about a bear sniffing cocaine? So
depends if you're using real cocaine or not.
That's true. I don't think they
How much of demonetization we're going to get for this video?
I don't think we're going to, because we're just claiming that we do not advocate any drug use on this channel, nor do we advocate giving drugs to bears to make movies with. I'm sure it was probably a CGI bear and powdered sugar.
Well, hold on a second. I was going to say, they mentioned here too that Megan was from Universal also. So yes. Megan House, I guarantee you.
Oh my God, they need to do the cinematic universe and they could have Megan riding Cocaine Bear.
There should be t-shirts.
Oh my God, I want to see that. I want to see Megan
I'm gonna be
riding
fair. Cocaine Bear is unlikely to hit Halloween Horror Nights. Megan, however, I would be very surprised if it didn't.
Absolutely. It feels almost like Universal is trying to build its own horror IP specifically for Halloween Horror Nights so they don't have to pay out licensing. Plus, there's been a dearth of bankable... Dearth? See, I can use big words too. There's been a dearth. Like Dearth Mall. I can. Plus, there's been a lack of like actual good horror movies that you can turn into houses. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep going with like the C-list, D-list stuff because you're only going to get a Ghostbusters every once in a while. You're only going to get Poltergeist every once in a while. They got Stranger Things, which I'm shocked they did not have it. They had no Stranger Things this year. But the houses they had. Side tangent, because I love Halloween Horror Nights. I mentioned how much I love Halloween Horror Nights. It's like my favorite Florida
thing. You scared the dog away. He just ran out of the room.
He's going to get some blow. He'll be back very quickly. But yeah, so they had the the Haunted Pier? I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, you guys like that one.
Freaking, that was awesome. But if they made movies based on that stuff, it'd be pretty cool.
Well, they're making a movie. Their Halloween Horror Nights movie is supposed to be coming.
With Little Boo.
Probably. They're thinking more like, the Jack and stuff like that.
I also like the trick-or-treaters. They had the retro trick-or-treaters. They were pretty cool. Anyway,
are we going to wrap this up?
No, we're going to say that the moviegoers' reviews were mixed, but who's not going to go see a movie called Cocaine Bear? They said, this is David Gross, who runs the movie consulting firm Franchise Entertainment Research, said audiences tend to be tough after being tougher.
No, fur, F-E-R.
Oh, fur. Tough. After being grossed out. Horror comedies benefit from the outrageous, and the story of an accidentally cocaine-crazed bear is wacko. Third place.
That's kind of very loosely based on a true story.
Jesus came in third place behind Cocaine Bear and Ant-Man. That is the utter state of our society.
There you go.
What the hell is wrong with you? That's not what the movie was called.
Should have been.
It was called Jesus Revolution. Yeah, it should be. It should have been like... Yeah, the great biblical adventure, like they have those Christian movies in the niche theaters. It should be like they should actually have a movie called "What the Hell Is Wrong with You."
Hey, I mean, I'll give it to them. Cocaine. Though. They came in the top. They came up. They got listed with Ant-Man. So I mean,
Jesus. Yeah, Jesus.
I'll get
Jesus Revolution.
That's a win.
I don't even know what Jesus Revolution is. I'm assuming it's about Jesus.
It beat Avatar this week in Puss in Boots.
Jesus Revolution, yes, beat Avatar and Puss in Boots, and was right up there with Cocaine Bear. And yeah, so who says that?
I didn't even know this movie was coming out. To be honest with you,
I think this was like one of those church movies where like
it is.
The only people that
I can only imagine people.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. Like you never hear about these movies outside of church groups, and they promote them in the church groups. And that was like we went to go see Ultraman. And the company, and I forget the name of it was some like niche film distribution company, but they had a trailer of like all the niche stuff. And they're like, oh, look at all the weebs. And then they had all the church ladies coming in like, we do religious films too and anime stuff. So they had like people dressed up like Sailor Moon with like the church ladies and they're all like going to the movies together. I'm like, that wouldn't happen.
It could.
Well, maybe, but most likely no.
You might give people to church if people were allowed to come to church just as Sailor Moon.
You could do that. I got baptized at my church when I was a teenager in a Batman t-shirt, and I got stared at. It did not go well.
But you had a Batman t-shirt?
Yes. I didn't want to wear the gown. Okay, I'm not wearing the gown.
We never had to wear a gown.
No, they wanted me to do a gown. I'm like, hell no.
Funny,
well, I didn't actually say that because that would have got me in trouble.
Funny story. My parents had a swimming pool, and they used to do. They didn't have like a baptismal pool at the church because it was a small church. So they used to come to my parents' swimming pool. So their pool was holy.
The holy pool.
They would do baptisms in their pool.
Anyway,
true story.
Is that where we're gonna end the video on Cocaine Bear?
They also lived by the woods, so it was very possible that bears come out all the time. Bear could have come and been part of the baptism.
Demon-possessed bear.
Because the bear fell into the pool,
rebuke it.
He would be, washed clean and,
Are we gonna wrap this up?
Yeah.
I don't
People
think
are like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. There's only so much mileage you can get out of a video talking about Cocaine Bear and Ant-Man. And I mean, we could sit here and be like, well, it's because of the MCU and the blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, it's just like, people
I
are.
would have loved to have seen what Cocaine Bear could have done if it had been given the same release that Ant-Man would. It would have kicked Ant-Man's ass.
It's also an R-rated movie. So that's a barrier to entry, too.
That's
true.
We're
talking 1,000 fewer theaters, an R-rated movie, and not
and only in North America.
And only North America. Well, $5 million from overseas, but I don't think China likes Cocaine Bear.
Okay, so it was overseas. Okay.
Yeah, because it offends them because it reminds them of Winnie the Pooh, and he's not allowed to do coke either. You're not allowed to show him doing coke. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yes.
Let's wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.